In this video, I'll show you how to uncover your core values using this one exercise. A life where we don't think about our values is where we just respond to immediate needs, like Scrooge. Let me explain. Ebenezer Scrooge is the main character in Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. He's a pretty miserable person, known for being tight with his money, ruthless, isolated, and unlikable. Some pretty terrible values.
Whew, what an unpleasant fella.
He's visited by three ghosts, past, present, and future, to help him get some insight and make different choices in the future. Seeing the three ghosts and seeing the person he is becoming, he starts the next day ready to be a different person. This story has been told so many times, and for good reason. We all have moments of insight where we see who we want to be and break free from the automatic person we become when we aren't intentional. But what if you could instead look ahead and see what your future would look like if you acted like the person you want to be, like a ghost of Christmas future? The one exercise I use for helping myself and those I work with to uncover core values is to look into the future. And this is how it works. Imagine it's 10 years in the future and it's an event where you might be celebrated. Could be a birthday, a function, or an award you're winning. It just needs to be a place with meaning. When I do this exercise with athletes, I get them to imagine their retirement event. This can be useful in helping reflect on a career. Next we have the speeches. I want you to select 3 people from your life who are important to you. This could be family, a mentor, friends, or someone famous. Whoever is important to you, not just someone you think other people would think are important. Now in this imagined future, you've been the person you want to be every day. If you get stuck here, which I find some people do, just imagine it's a future where it's been made so that you acted how you want it despite any challenges you experience. Like magic.
Magic.
During the speeches, the 3 people who are important to you describe your values. They might say, John was known for his consistency. No matter what happened, he always turned up. What would your 3 people say about you? Some people like to do this exercise like the ghost of Christmas future and to write an obituary. I don't use this approach with everyone as it can be a bit morbid, but if this is what hits home for you, try it this way. For me, before the first time I did this exercise, I'd been looking at my values like a shopping cart and picking them based on what the checkout assistant would say. Oh, your values are a bit selfish. Shouldn't you include some world peace in there?
World peace, world peace, world peace.
But when I'd completed this exercise, it connected me with those moments where I'd been able to see through the social conditioning and my own insecurities and find what was actually important to me. And this exercise does show what's important to you, because even though we're imagining someone else is saying this, it's being created in our own minds. We use other people to describe us because it helps us break down some of those internal barriers. I found my core values were tenacity, professionalism, and playfulness. Now, spoiler alert, if we were to see Scrooge 12 months after the ghost, would he be still acting like the person he was or someone new? Most of us need to keep remembering our values and acting on them. If this is you, I recommend putting them on your phone screen, printing them, maybe putting that printout in your wallet or on your wall. It's exciting to pursue values because it's like the metaphor, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. You have goals, but values are the process. Each time you act on your values, you move towards your goal. If you're finding it hard to pursue values because of discomfort or pain, watch this video on how to turn off the struggle switch next.